Good afternoon. This will be a project-based approach, and as it was stressed already, there are clusters, and clusters are as well among projects, and we are currently working together with many other territorial cooperation projects in the field of energy and sustainability in Interreg and in Baltic Sea region. But first, these days, sustainability and environment is an environmental issue, and it's just basic value, and all projects as well, all business activities should have this component, and it's so natural these days in Europe that if we are talking about environment, about energy, it means also business as well, commercial values will gain. And in our project, we don't talk just about this old-fashioned production in terms of processing, but it comprises also service sector, which is going to be more and more important by decades, as well. The consumptional side of whole value chain is extremely important. I'm afraid among our partners there are no Latvian institutions, but we work together with our Latvian colleagues in the field of our sectoral activities. Latvian colleagues participated in seminars, and these experiences are really valuable, and we consider as well Latvian strategies in macro-regional action plans. It was said already that there are so many mandates by strategies as well, Baltic 21 institutions and initiatives as well. Our project is honored as well. These expectations are really high to produce, and these deliverables which are mentioned in the project should be really cover whole region as well. We need to pass these deliverables in a sustainable way to policy making as well, business making. It's quite simplistic or simple approach we are having in our SPIN project. We are trying to apply these eco-innovations or sustainable innovations which are already available, and we are trying to create environment as well, instruments, matchmaking to have both sides, supply as well demand on the table, and in this case we can find out most optimal way for these business models as well to improve environment. And what is critically important in our approach, small and medium enterprises have a multitude of EU directives and other national legislation which is enforced by EU initiatives, and they are really struggling to cope and to satisfy these requirements. Our focus sectors are sustainable construction, surface treatment, decentralized water treatment, and biogas as well. We have some minor activities in the field of packaging and refrigerating. And as you can see, all these action lines are directly connected to directives. First, we collected best pieces and practices and really cutting-edge innovations which have really substantial environmental impact to our innovation database. And based on these highlights, we have been arranging a multitude of transnational workshops. Just today in Stockholm, across the sea, will be held a decentralized water treatment seminar where will be participants from both coasts of the sea. Then also we provide a toolbox. I'm going to tell a bit more later. And second pillar is for policymakers, which is coordinated by German Ministry of Environment and Nuclear Development and so on, where we elaborate transnational agenda action plan, which is based on these national as well macro-regional needs. So far, we collected 223 eco or sustainable innovation highlights, aiming to reach 500, and all SMEs can submit these innovations directly throughout the database. However, we have also very good feedback by companies which really don't have capacity to do even such kind of promotional work as well. They stress more on promotional interest on marketing side instead of technological honesty and all these related IPR issues. Also, a company could state what is his interest, whether they are looking for research and development partnership or is it just marketing objective, or there are some other licensing ideas behind joining our network. Just interface where you can select by sectors, by countries, and to find as well these contacts directly to approach these innovative entrepreneurs in this specific country. Second instrument and very useful for small companies is our toolbox, where we are trying to cope these needs, financing competencies, business and market and IPR, and usually, or in many cases, consultancies are rather expensive for small companies, as well as these tools are too complicated in many cases, even if titled IMAS Easy or Pius Check, Umberto Sting in Sweden, for example, and definitely companies need some mentoring and assistance to use these tools which are collected here in our toolbox. To finalize my really short and sharp presentation, there is a great research and development and innovation potential, but as it was said many times, it's not used here, and however, Baltic Sea region is titled as eco-region in China or in other parts of the world. Internally, we are struggling. We have some internal, even national competition, and it's very obvious. At the same time, still many small and medium companies are not able to fulfill these requirements which are set by EU directives and which are just very conventional in this geographical region. And we are really talking about bakeries, and we are talking about corner shops, and it's not just about kind of rocket science and high-tech innovation, but there are so many wonderful pieces just around the corner on low-tech and not so expensive. Just you need to rearrange your business model as well, your processing or service line to be more sustainable, to save energy, to save water, to produce less waste. And just to stress once again, these national settings and policies in countries really are superior to Baltic Sea region initiatives and matchmaking on macro-regional level is really complicated as well. These territorial cooperation which is going on just now is not really enough to push sustainable innovation as well, to innovate in grassroots level in small and medium enterprises. Thank you very much for attention.